الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ به من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له إله الأولين والآخرين قيوم السماوات السبع والأرضين وأشهد أن سيدنا وحبيبنا وقرة أعيننا محمد رسول الله اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد سبحانك اللهم لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. All praises and thanks are to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We praise Him, we thank Him for all the blessings upon us. We bear witness that there is no God worthy of worship except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. And we testify, bear witness that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the son of Abdullah, he is a servant of Allah and he is the last messenger sent to mankind in kind. We praying and we will continue doing, asking Allah to send salutations and blessings upon him. And may Allah be pleased with his family, the Sahaba, and those who will follow the footsteps of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam until the day of Qiyamah. We pray may Allah make us among these good people. Alhamdulillah is another opportunity for us to continue our weekly meeting, one of the best meetings on the earth. It doesn't matter how many people are sitting, it doesn't matter what kind of people are sitting, but this is the best of the sitting on the earth. The Prophet ﷺ said, you know, you will never see a group of people sitting in a masjid, in the house, among the houses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, reminding each other about Allah. They read in the book, except that Allah send down the angels who will come and surround them, and Allah will send down sakina upon them, tranquility, and then He will cover them with what? His mercy. وَغَشِيَتْهُمُ الرَّحْمَةُ وَحَفَّتْهُمُ الْمَلَائِكَةُ. So the angels will, surround, and then they will what? Making dua, making prayer for those who are sitting there. It doesn't matter if it is one person. You will see a lot of angels who will come and sit down, listen to that prayer. But whatever you see people today, it happened that it is when Shaitan gathered people, that's where everybody is excited to go. And I think if we, one of the topic that the Imam was talking about is that Shaitan will always follow us. He will never leave us. Things that benefit us, we find it so hard to do. And things that will harm us, especially the day of Qiyamah, it is so easy to do. When they say people have to pay in a masjid rent and so on, people have problem of taking even $2 or $10 to give. But a person is ready to go and buy what? Shoes, clothes, we can say that this is halal stuff. Alhamdulillah. But it is easy for a person to go when a griot start, singing his name, din 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 din, and throw the money on on the green. Easily. It is easy for a person to go and buy what? Internet to listen to music. Pay internet bill every month, $100, $80. But to sign and give the masjid $20 a month, it is hard. You just understand how hard it is. When we were young, people can spend hours before even the game starts. And the game will continue. If there is no winner, it will continue like 1 hour, 20 minutes before they go to shoot, penalty stage. But you will see a person standing. It's raining. Or it is shining you. While they stand, they don't move. But you see a person, the Imam will just say, "Wala dhalin," and the Imam just say, "Watur wa kitab masura." You see a person feeling like, what is going on? You guys are taking the deen too much. It's easy. What is inna al-kawthar? What is wal asr inna al-insana fi khusr? So it's always like that. Shaitan will always play. When you see a garden, a lot of people gather, it's rare to realize that it is for the sake of Allah. It's always shaitan stuff. When you see a lot of people standing, gathering somewhere, it's shaitan. If it is not drumming, it's music, it's alcohol. Vulgarity. That's it. So if Allah make it easy for you and I, we stay in the masjid, waiting for next prayer. Remember, for you to sit even in the masjid, you don't even do anything. Just to wait that Isha come and pray and you get reward. For every second you are standing here, even when you feel asleep in the masjid. And the angels are making dua for you. Don't think for you to come, leave your house, come to the masjid is nothing. Wallahi is a huge reward you are getting. Some people even, for the fact that they keep coming to the masjid back and forth, it is their will to make it together. It's not even their salat. So do not underestimate all these kind of reward. When they come to get reward, do not لا تحقرن من المعروف شيئا. Do not underestimate, do not belittle it. Everything is huge. When it comes to, even you have to cut a little bit of your money, a little bit and give to the cat for you to have reward. Wallah, do it to have reward and get them. Some people think it is just, other people when they come in clean the masjid and taking care of it, they have time. They think it is just that. They don't know that these people, they are smart. You see, some people, they will come to the masjid and mess up the masjid and they go, they will kill, they will clean. You're making a way for other people to make it to Jannah, and it is going to be hard for you because you come and mess the masjid. It's the house of Allah. You don't allow no one to mess your house. And you allow yourself to come and mess the masjid, and you think other people will do it. You think Allah will sit down and clean his masjid? No. So it's always good when you find a way to make reward. Allah, don't delay it. Don't delay. When it comes to akhirah stuff, don't delay. If it is dunya, you can always delay. But shaitan makes the opposite. As-salatu khairun min al-nawm. I will pray. As-salatu khairun min al-nawm. This phone. And you throw the phone away. It's not easy, it's hard, especially us working here. Maybe you will spend the whole day, 8 hours, 10 hours at work. Okay? Then you come, the moment you just lay down, a second later, as-salatu khairun min al-nawm. I don't even sleep. Say yes, you have to come to the masjid. So that's the fight we have to always go through all the time. For you to wake up in that. That's the reason why the Prophet ﷺ said, if a person continuously, have the habit of keep the wudu, the moment it is hard and the moment it is easy, they are getting closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah, the wudu area is here and the restaurant here. So it's always hard. So but you have to fight. You have to what? Fight your own desire. And it is hard for other people to even wake up to pray for prayer. But at the same time, even if it is you only slept like 1 second and they call you, you need money and they call you for what overtime, you will just get up. You just get up 1 o'clock, you're ready, you are sharp, running. It's always like that. When it comes to, if they told you that, there's Washington, in Washington here, they're giving $10,000, everybody will book in at 3 o'clock. You will see people, even if people have to run, with their legs and get there, what are they will get? 10,000? So you realize, they don't sleep, they're not going to sleep, they will go there. Even though they don't sleep 24 hours and they just heard the message, wallah, they will go. And you will see them standing with their eyes open like light. So it's always like that. Shaitan, when it comes to the deen, he will always put what? A lot of burden. You keep saying sawfa, and tasweef. You always telling yourself tomorrow, and at the end it will just go. Little by little, you continue doing that, and it will. At the beginning, you will feel sorry for yourself. The second time, feel sorry. Then you will pray at home anyhow by yourself. It will become a moment. It will become your habit. So Shaitan got you in that way. He will stop you from coming to Fajr. And when Shaitan cuts you from coming to Fajr, you become heavy. You become heavy, you cannot do any act of worship properly. And you don't feel anything anymore. So if Allah makes it easy for you to have a way to get the reward, you always have to try your best. Don't delay it. Do not delay. When you wake up in the morning, they say, those who read Quran, they will get this, read a little bit, 5 minutes. Those who give sadaqah, give it. You heard about janazah somewhere, go. Try to always accumulate. You never know. You see someone need water, you need it also, give them. So may Allah give us opportunity to always chase for our akhirah. Because when it comes to akhirah, Allah is asking us to always hasten, to rush, to compete. سارعوا إلى مغفرة من ربكم. سارعوا وسابقوا إلى مغفرة من ربكم. It's always like that. ففروا إلى الله وفي ذلك فليتنافس المتنافسون. So we always have to try all the time, and we say Alhamdulillah, we are here. Don't tell yourself, oh, it's only me. It's special. You have angels, it's not only you. Remember that you have angels around you. When you read the Quran, when you are reading something that will help you know the deen, you are remembering Allah, the dhikr, you're sitting down or you're praying, you come to the masjid, nobody is here, do it. Or you clean the masjid, you are the only one who's cleaning. Clean it, don't worry. Of course, it's always good to help each other. You're not going to see brothers doing work at the masjid and you just sitting down like, it's not your job. It's their job. You are just telling other people that, this you guys are this Jannah is for you, not for us. That's the meaning. But if the doctor brought fruit here, you will see them pushing. Even the other will push all women, taking everything. Or Brother Muhammad will bring the umbrella. SubhanAllah. May Allah make us understand. So at the end, we just want to remind each other about sitting the masjid or spending time in the masjid, especially from the prayer to another prayer, is a huge reward again. Instead of you stepping out and waiting outside and talking about dunya, well, I stay in the masjid. Even though you don't do anything, you will get reward for it because you are waiting for the prayer, the masjid. You understand? So may Allah save us. So people will never gather in a place except that Allah send down. You will see the angels around them, and Allah will send upon them His rahmah. And when Allah sends down His rahmah upon a person, that person will never go to hellfire. That person will never get punished. And Allah will even forgive them. Even if a person just comes just to look who's there, and then they came and they sit down, they will get reward also. He's just passing. He doesn't even know that there's a class, but he just came and then he was sitting down playing with his phone. He will get reward because because of you doing good things, it will reach other people also. It's the same thing also. If you are surrounded by evil, it's always also there are consequences also. You will reach it. The reason why you should always watch and choose the area and the group you go with all the time. Because تقوا فتنة لا تصيبن الذين ظلموا منكم خاصة. Stay away from anything that will bring what? Trial and calamity and problems. Because if it comes, it's not those who cause it who will what? Who will suffer from it. Other people also, innocent people also will suffer from them. You can be in the house, you do not do anything, but because that person is committing sins, okay? When you raise your hand, Allah is not going to accept the law. Because of what? The place you are living. So it is always good, brothers, to always try your best. Find a way to pray in the masjid. Find a way, if you don't have anything to do at home, stay in the masjid. Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. If you are tired, you can be quiet, there's no problem. Subhanallah, bihamdi, subhanallah, bihamdi. And when you start doing that, the beginning it will be hard. But at the end, when you used to eat, you will never sit down. It will be a time you cannot sit down without you making dhikr. Because when you say subhanallah, subhanallah, it doesn't take you energy, need nothing. But you will sit and have that small machine in your hand 2 hours, nothing happens. Your eyes are just awake. At the same time, you will open the Quran 5 minutes. 5 minutes. You feel like starting yawning. Huh? You open the Quran. Just less than 5 hours without regime, it looks like that Satan will not even go away. 5 minutes later, you start yawning. And you later start sleeping. But the phone, 2 hours. Until Qad Salat, you still want to finish certain audio, it's always Shaitan, brothers. And we have to know about it. Or may Allah save us from here. Alhamdulillah, we are back to Arba'un al-Nawawee, the 40 hadith of Imam al-Nawawee. May Allah have mercy upon him. And I think we finished with Hadith 26, right? Yeah? Yes. Hadith 26 had been read. We finished that Hadith. It's the Hadith where the Prophet ﷺ was telling us that كل سلامة من الناس عليه صدقة. Every joint in a man, in a human being, every joint has upon it a charity that a Muslim should take out. And we explained, the Sheikh was saying that in a human being, we have like 360. So it means every day you have to give sadaqah how many times? 360. You have to do that. Sadaqah, charity. And who's doing that? Who has? Nobody do that. You are doing that? So at the end, the Prophet ﷺ told you that the 2 rakat that you do during the duha, okay, will compensate everything. And he showed us a way of what making giving charity. And he said what? تعدل بين الاثنين صدقة. For you to what? To judge, solve problem between 2 people, it will consider like charity also. When you hear that Sheikh Ibrahim and Sheikh Khair, they have problem, they just only see each other say salam and they go. You try to solve the problem between them. Even though it did not work, you will get reward because you have good intention. It is not in Islam. It's not good Islam for a person. You hear people are fighting and say, oh, me, I don't care. I don't care. I only make my business. It's not right. It's not right. Because you're a big Muslim, you own your business, but when you pass away, it's people who will make prayer upon you. It's people who will come together and put those two pieces on you. It's people who will take you and bury you. So you have to do good also. Their right upon you also is to be sincere with them. Sincerity. And I think ad-din nasiha. We read that, din nasiha. And say, وَلَأِمَّةِ الْمُسْلِمِينَ وَعَامَتِهِمْ. Be sincere with people. It's not sincerity. You see a person in the wrong way and you say, you guys are good, you're good. It's not right. A person come out, you think you love, you say you love the person. He was dressed, he asked you if it is good. And you see a hole behind. And you tell him, it is good. What is sincerity, brothers? My sister, what is sincerity? And you will go and laugh at him. And he's only Muslim who are doing this. Muslims are always ready to fight, to laugh at each other. Look down upon each other. So may Allah save us. So sincerity, requires us to always what? Try to also solve problems between each other. They to consider like what? Charity. You try, it did not work, you try, you will have reward. Even when you made mistake in judging them, but you have good intention, you will have reward. If it happened that they become friends again because of you, you have double reward. Because of you, some people start loving each other. And he said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, وَتُعِينُ الرَّجُلَ فِي دَابَتِهِ فَتَحْمِلُهُ عَلَيْهَا أَوْ تَرْفَعُ لَهُ عَلَيْهَا مَتَاعَهُ صَدَقَةً. When you help the person to carry something. At that time, the Prophet was talking about how they used to travel is not with our cars today now, the plane. It's with their horses and donkey and stuff. So some people, they have problem of what? Climbing on the animal. So you try and help them. You hold the animal so that they can climb perfectly and they climb. Or you help them to lift their stuff and put in their head. It's sadaqah. It's today we can say it like if you, for example, you are like a driver. Even though if you working to get money, you see an old person who is going to get inside your car. Okay? You can sit and get off and open the door for them. Even if they can use your shoulder to get in, you consider in your intention you have reward. They will tell you, you are so kind, but you know what you're doing. They will always say that, you're so kind, I never see it. But you know that you want a reward from Allah, not from them. You understand? You see an old person coming, it's time to take the stair, or they are going to use what? Subway. And they have problem of what? Taking the stair. You take a time to help them. You see a woman with their children, and they have stroller, and she cannot carry it to go through the stair. You carry it and help them. It's a sort of a charity. وَالْكَلِمَةُ الطَّيِّبَةُ صَدَقَةٌ. To use good words, brothers. It is sadaqah, it's charity also. Anything that comes from your mouth, always pure and clean and good. Insulting and cursing, bad words, it's not Muslim. اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا وقل لعبادي يقول التي هي أحسن من كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليقل خيرا أو ليصمت. So if you believe in Allah and you believe that the day of Qiyamah you will be judged, it's a command from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, فليقل خيرا أو ليصمت. It's a command for you to say something that is right, that is good. If you don't have anything good to say, usmut. Keep it quiet. And I explain how jealousy and envy in our community happened that you see, like Sheikh Fawzi just where that this thing is so nice, and then a person will just say, some people will say, oh, it's so nice, mashallah, alhamdulillah, and you say, oh, my brother has it. And what? Huh? You say, oh, did you see the car of, of Arafat, that Arafat was riding the car? So, my uncle, 2 years ago, my uncle has. Oh, please, just make a prayer. Oh, he has a good job now, mashallah. So, did he feed anyone? Why? Why these words? Huh? Oh, now he bought a new house. Ah, it's riba. Who told you? How do you know? So you don't have anything good to say. Anything that comes is always negativity that comes out from your mouth. Why? A Muslim. وَالْكَلِمَةُ الطَّيِّبَةُ صَدَقَةٌ. For you to use good words is always will consider like what? Charity. The same thing if you use bad words, you are going against the command of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who told you, if you really believe in the day of Qiyamah, you believe in Allah, you have to. It's not a choice. You have to say what is is good. If you don't have anything good to say, keep it quiet. They tell you that the brother has, he was promoted, he became the CEO of somewhere. You don't have anything to praise him and make dua for him. Just keep it quiet. Why you have to say that? Oh, did he feed anyone? I don't care. Why you have to say that? Why? وَبِكُلِّ خُطْوَةٍ تَمْشِيهَا إِلَى الصَّلَاةِ صَدَقَةٌ. For you to walk from your house by intention of what? Coming to the masjid and pray, even though even the same thing also, even if you ride the what? Or you got a car because you live far away, it's not a problem, you get reward. But the one who walk got more reward. Because one leg it is reward, another leg is what? Erasing sins. The reason why the good people before us, they have their horses, they have their donkeys, especially during the Jummah prayer, or when they come to the masjid, Allah, they refuse to what? Ride their animals, on their animals. They will walk like 2 hours to get to the masjid. Today, who's going to do that? Nobody. But it's always good, brothers, when you hear that some people, the Prophet ﷺ say something that's from Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. Even if you live in the Bronx and you want to come to the masjid in Harlem and you don't have anything to do, choose a Friday, say, Ya Allah, today I'm going to just take the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. I will walk from my house to the masjid today. You work with what? The Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ at least one day. That's what I was saying one day also. Like the Prophet ﷺ, it's okay for people to pray with their shoes. When you bought the new shoes in your house, put your mat and pray with your shoes before you come out. It's good. At least you work with what? One has hadith of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So they used to leave their houses early in the morning and walk like 3 hours before they got to the masjid. And they will be the first people to come to the masjid for Jummah. I live in a village and I know some villages, like our village was a big village. So the small village that are a little bit far away from my village, there are people, wallah, they walk to come to the masjid every Friday. Because they don't have Jummah prayer in their area. So how they do? They walk. At 11 a.m. you see them in the masjid already. And from their house to the city, it is like 2-3 hours. So you ask yourself, what time did they prepare themselves? And they come. And they will be the first people to be in the masjid. So you realize that people work with the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they got more reward. You who live close, you don't get that kind of reward. By the time of in Medina, there was a family, I forgot their name. They have a house that is far away from the Medina Masjid. So they were like, oh, all the Sahaba, they are around, and the Prophet says, just let me just sell this house, and I will buy a new house next to the Masjid. The Prophet said, hey, stop. Stay where you live around, because you get more reward. And of course, after people told them, oh, you far away, you don't want to say, no. I want to get more reward. And it's true. People are always, looking for what? Getting the reward. While we are sleeping. Okay, so for a person to walk to the masjid, don't think it is vain, it's nothing. You get reward for it. It will consider like what? Sadaqah. And then what we mean to the other on tariq, sadaqah. For you to remove any harmful stuff on the way. You see something, maybe bananas, how you call it? I don't know what?
Skin.
Is banana skin, let's call it like that. When you the peel, sorry, banana peels, like something like that, you know that someone who doesn't look down, if they step on it, it will slippery and then they will fall down. You see something that is harmful, you see a hole, you can try to get something and cover that hole, because someone who doesn't pay attention will fall. So you do that, it will consider like sadaqah. And the Prophet ﷺ was explaining the Imam, the faith. Okay, he said, La ilaha illallah is the first one, and he said, وَتُمِيتُ الْأَذَى عَنِ الطَّرِيقِ أَدْنَاهَا إِمَاتَةَ الْأَذَى عَنِ الطَّرِيقِ. For you to remove harmful stuff on the what? On the road. So what about us who are spoiling the way? What about us, like the entrance of the masjid? You will come and just block the way up with your shoes. Big boots. So you think you get the reward for this? If someone fell on it, you get sin. We have to understand that, brothers. You don't have intention, but that you will get sin. You realize the masjid, the access is so small, tight. Then you will bring your big boots and put next to the entrance. While we have shelves where you can put your shoes. Or you eat and you throw anyhow. Banana peel, and a child will just run and they will fall. You get sin for it. So we have a Muslim should always think about future, think about others. The Muslim is the one who is always careful. Umar ibn al-Khattab, radiallahu anhu, by his time, like he even went out of his way and trying to fix the road the way that the animals are using. He said, I don't want Allah to judge me. Ya Umar, it's your time that this horse was walking and then it fell because the road wasn't good maintained. So he went out of his way to fix that, all those. Look where the iman of people reach. He finished with human being already. It's animals, brothers. Who cares among us about others? You see how people who go to the restroom, how they mess up. A person will go to the restroom and it is clean, neat over there. And then when they use it, they don't even wipe, they don't do anything, everything mess, and they come out like that. What's your husnul khulq? What is the good manners? What are your good manners as Muslim? So we have to always understand that Islam is always teaching us the way we think about Islam, is far away from where we think. Islam is always teach us the perfect way. If we really apply, we try our best to apply perfectly the way of Islam, I don't think the preachers have to always scream all the time. No, we don't need. Because your behavior itself already, if a person says, why you behave like that? It's my deen that, your deen, what is your deen? Islam. They will go and look for it. But today, Muslims are the one causing problems everywhere. Causing troubles everywhere. So that nobody want to even show that they are Islam. Some people even are ashamed to show their Islam. May Allah protect us from that. Because everyone should be proud to be Islam. Islam is perfect. But those who are trying to be, some Muslims are the ones who are corrupting the deen. We have to understand the deen is so perfect. So we go inshallah to the next one. Next hadith. The hadith number 27. That's the hadith that we're supposed to read today. الحديث الثامن السابع والعشرون. فوزي. عن النواس بن سمعان عن النبي رضي الله عنه النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم البر حسن الخلق والإثم ما حاك في نفسك وكرهت أن يطلع عليه الناس رواه مسلم. وعن وابصة بن معبد رضي الله عنه قال أتيت النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم فقال جئت تسأل عن البر قلت نعم قال استفت قلبك البر ما اطمأنت إليه النفس واطمأن إليه القلب والإثم ما حاك في النفس وتردد في الصدر وإن أفتاك الناس وأفتوك. حديث حسن رويناه في مسندي الإمامين أحمد بن حنبل والدارمي بإسناد حسن. So in this hadith is two hadiths combined since they're talking about the same topic. Imam Nawawee alayhi rahmatullah, he put them together. The hadith was reported by Nawas bin Sam'an. May Allah be pleased with him. He said, the Prophet ﷺ said, what is called virtue, righteousness, piety, we can call this piety also, is the noble character. Al-bir, the virtue, the righteousness is what? Is noble character, good manners, husnul khulq. And he said, but the sin mahaka fi nafsika is what comes to your mind and you dislike that. And then he said, وَكَرِهْتَ أَنْ يَطَّلِعَ عَلَيْهِ النَّاسِ, and you dislike that people become aware of it. Right? It's al-ithm. The sin is what? It's something that comes to you, or that something that you commit and you don't want anyone to know about it. Okay, you feel like you don't want anyone to know about it if you're doing it. When you're doing it, know that it's what? It is a sin for yourself. And this, I think Sheikh will explain, inshallah. I'm not going to go for. The second one is that collected by what? Wabisa bin Ma'bad. He said, I came to the Prophet ﷺ and he said, when the person just came, that man just came, that Sahaba came to the Prophet ﷺ, he was coming to ask the Prophet ﷺ. But the Prophet ﷺ take, advance, in advance of him, he said, Jita tas'al al-bir. You came to ask about what? Bir, about what? Righteousness, virtue, about taqwa, about what? Piety. And I said, that Sahaba, he said what? Yes. Okay? And he said, istafti qalba. Search your mind. Alright, here like I said, be ease. Like, piety is what? What the soul is at ease with. Anything you're doing, your mind is ease with it. The Prophet ﷺ is telling you that it is what? It is virtue, it is righteousness, it is piety. And he said what? مطمئنت إليه النفس وطمأن إليه القلب. What bring tranquility, right? What bring ease to the soul and bring tranquility to what? To the heart. It is what is called what? Bir. When you see a person clean the masjid, they're always happy, they want people to see it, right? And they feel happy. Some people, they feel happy of what? Helping. Some people, they help some poor people somewhere and they are, alhamdulillah, they feel like happy. Even though everything, bad thing happened to them during the day, you see them, they are always, happy because they have done something so huge and they love it. Oh, who cleaned the masjid? Oh, he is me, Imam. Oh, mashallah. But who made the masjid, who made the toilet? Nobody will respond saying, look like nobody's in the masjid. And it's always like that. Just two things. Simple example. Oh, who did this? The masjid smell good. It's me. Oh, okay. But I see the restaurant spoiled over there. Who did it? He said, you will just become like summum bukmun. And nobody will just respond anything. It looks like people don't understand what I'm saying. Nobody can talk. So it's always like that. So because this one is evil. The one that nobody will say that I'm the one who did it because it is evil. But here, even it's Ibrahim who did it, and then, what's his name? Isaac just came and then just grabbed something in it. Oh, it's me and Ibrahim. Oh, it's Ibrahim only. No, I helped him. Because he's old. So that's what the Prophet ﷺ is telling us of this hadith. And what is so amazing also, the Shaykh is explaining here, he said, this hadith is explaining, he said, هذا الحديث في بيان البر. It is explaining us the meaning of what? Righteousness. And then what? Bir. Bir is what? Righteousness and virtue. Or we can call it sometime when bir comes, they used to call what? Taqwa, like taqwa, piety. Okay, بماذا يكون وبماذا يتحقق. Okay? And what can be attained and what actually it is. What is the meaning of what bir and what is connected to it. والبر كلمة جامعة لكل حصال الخير. Anything, any goodness is connected to what bir. مثل التقوى جامعة لكل حصال الخير. The same thing also as what? Taqwa. والبر ضده الإثم. That's what? The virtue and righteousness and taqwa, the taqwa, the piety, its opposite what? Al-ithm, is sin. The same thing when Allah said in Surah Al-Ma'idah said, وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى. And support and help each other in what? عَلى الْبِرِّ, and righteousness and taqwa, and fear of Allah, piety. And he said, subhanahu wa ta'ala, he said, وَلَا تَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْإِثْمِ وَالْعُدْوَانِ. Do not support each other in evil. Do not على العدوان على الإثم والعدوان. Do not support each other in sins and what? And transgression and animosity. Anything that will bring what? Enemies, hatreds. And today this is the Muslims are doing that. They always help each other to hate each other. I will come and talk bad about, Ejisat next to Sheikh Fawzi. Then I will go to Sheikh Isaac, I will talk bad about Sheikh Fawzi. Trying to put people in what? Conflict all the time. Sometimes you see a brother complaining, I don't even know what did I do to Imam. I say salam alaikum, he doesn't respond to me. Huh? Maybe somebody brought something about you. The Imam, he says, Imam salam alaikum. So it's normal. And normally, a Muslim, you heard that your brother Muslim or your sister Muslim say something about you, call them. I heard that you say something about me. I do not like it. Just tell them the truth. And then you just solve it right away. Assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You solve it right away before you get to the day of Khair. Otherwise, if you don't want to consider it, you don't want to ask them, don't work with it. That's it. A Muslim, a good Muslim is the one who doesn't even work with what? من لم يدع شهادة الزور والعمل به. Just like during Ramadan, when the Prophet ﷺ said that anyone who doesn't leave, false statement and don't stop acting according to what false statement that they brought to him, Allah doesn't care about his fasting. The same thing also. If you want to work with that, you will lose your actions, because Allah is not going to accept your deed. Monday and Thursday, when the actions are lifted, are raised to the sky, your action will never be taken, because you are mad at someone who doesn't even know what is going on. So may Allah make us understand. So here, وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى. Here the Shaykh is explaining the meaning of what the birr, the difference between birr and what? Al-ithm. The goodness, the righteousness, and what? The ithm, which is what? Evil, which is sin. When a person commits sin, it's athim. They call it what? Athim. He is what? Sinful. The one who's committing sin. So the Shaykh is going, he said what? والنبي صلى الله عليه وسلم في هذين الحديث أو حديثين بين البر والإثم. What I said? And he said قوله البر حسن الخلق. He said يعني أن حسن الخلق نوع عظيم من أنواع البر وليس أن البر كله محصور في حسن الخلق وإنما حسن الخلق هو أعظم أنواع البر كقوله الحج عرفة. Here the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم said البر حسن الخلق. If you don't understand, he said righteousness is what? Good manners. So if someone doesn't understand, they would think, oh, anyone, even when you pray, you read the Quran, you don't have good manner, you are not good Muslim. No. You're not going to tell a person because they don't have good manners, they are not Muslim. Or they don't have right, they are not righteous. They are not righteous. What happened? Because the Prophet ﷺ said, Al-birru husnul khuluq. For you to be righteous, you have to have good manners. You don't have good manners. No, it's a part of it. The most important part of it. We understand. So you're not gonna, sometimes we misunderstand what the Prophet ﷺ said. And the Sheikh is explaining it's the same thing when the Prophet ﷺ said, Al-Hajj Arafah. When when they call Hajj is Arafah. But it's not only Arafah. What is Tawaf? What is the Sa'i between Safa wal Marwa? Mabitu bil-Muzdalifah. Al-Jamarat. So all those where do you put it? If you just say that, it's about me, my Hajj, since the Prophet ﷺ said, Al-Hajj Arafah is only Arafah, I will just wait the day of Arafah, I will just go there instead, and that's it. You don't have Hajj. If you do that, it doesn't count like Hajj. You have to do other things also, if you do it on purpose. Okay, so here the Prophet ﷺ make it clear, he said, Al-Birru husnul khuluq. Righteousness is what? Good manners. It is what? Good manners. The Sheikh is explaining that it is a part of it. Okay? It means أن حسن الخلق نوع عظيم من أنواع البر. Among the things that come together to make a person righteous, okay, a huge part of it is what? حسن الخلق. It's good manners. Alright? وليس أن البر كله محصور في حسن الخلق. Sheikh is saying it doesn't mean that the righteousness is just resumed only to what? To good manners only. Alright? Then you will say, person, but I have good manners, even if I don't pray. The Prophet ﷺ said that al-din husnul khuluq, al-birru husnul khuluq. I have good manners, I don't pray, I don't fast. No, this is not the birr. Alright? So the same thing the Prophet ﷺ said, ad-du'a huwa al-ibadah. When you're looking for worship, okay, it's what? Ad-du'a, supplications. But it's a part of it. Alright? So وحسن الخلق معناه سعة البال والبشاشة في الاستقبال. Here the Sheikh is explaining the meaning of what? حسن الخلق. Good manners, good character. He said معناه سعة البال والبشاشة. It is what? The meaning of it is what? Is having big heart. An open heart that is, always ready to accept people with what? Smile and happiness. A Muslim is not the one, you see your brother Muslim and your face is like نظر المغشي عليه من الموت. Your face just look like someone they announce, that death is just right. May Allah protect us from that. Some people, even some masajid, you just enter, you are scared even to perform 2 rakah. Huh? You are not feel like welcome. It's not right. Muslim, bashasha. You always have to have a smile face. Even though some people, they are, naturally, when you don't pay attention, they look like they are always, tough. But they smile. When you see them, they start talking, but at the beginning I thought you were a lion. Say, okay, no. I'm good. So you show them that you are easy. And Muslim is always like that. Welcome people. Alright? Is what? That's a part of what? Husnul khuluq, good manners. When you want to receive people, always with what? You're smiling. وَالتَّعَامُلْ مَعَ النَّاسِ بِمُعَامَلَةِ طَيِّبَةٍ. And you want to deal with people, don't cheat on them. Don't corrupt. Don't be corrupting them, trying to cheat. Deal with people with good manners, always nicest manners. كما قال صلى الله عليه وسلم وخالق الناس بخلق حسن. You want to deal with people, deal with them what? With the best of manners. وهذه صفة النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال الله جل وعلا وإنك لعلى خلق عظيم صلى الله عليه وسلم. So if you're looking for, in the creation since Adam until the last person who will live on earth, the Prophet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala raised the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. It's like you have good manners here, but the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he's on top of it. That's the meaning. When you have good manners here, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is on top of it. It means he's even like, subhanallah, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Can you imagine someone, they want to kill, brothers, my sisters. They want to kill in Makkah, his own home. That's his home. But he ran, hiding, and traveled for days before he get to Medina. But Allah gave him power. He came and opened Makkah. Even blood, he did not even allow anyone to be killed. Except those who were trying to even fight them. Until they asked him, he asked them, what do you think about me? I will do it with you. And they said, they know him. Akhul Karim. We know that it is a noble brother you are, from a noble father. This they tell him. And he told them, you guys are free. اذهبوا أنتم الطلقاء. Go, you are free to go. He did not even kill anyone. Until the Kaaba, the key of the door of the Kaaba, I think it's Ali radiallahu anhu who went and take it away from the family of those people, because that time they weren't Muslim yet. Huh? It was Ali radiallahu anhu who took it first. Yes. And then he brought it, then the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he returned it back to them. Returned it back to them. Until now, these people, they still have the key. And no one has right to take it out, away from them. He could just say, I'm the king, this. No. He never did it. We understand. So, this is how husnul khuluq. It is go together. You pardon people, you forgive them, you always, go over their shortcomings. So that's what he said. وَإِنَّكَ لَعَلَى خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ. Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Allah is telling, indeed, you are at the top, you are above the best of the character. So we should always take, him like our role model. Nothing else. No one else. It's just the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. فَحُسْنُ الْخُلُقِ يَجْتَمِلُ عَلَى خَيْرَاتِ كَثِيرًا وَيُكْسِبُ مَحَبَّةَ النَّاسِ. If a person has good manners, you will see that it will push people will love him. People will love that person if a person has good character. But watch yourself. If it is only you, when you get to the group, everybody is just going, oh, my uncle is calling me. Be careful, check yourself. Because some people, they are like that. When you are in the group and then everybody sees him from far away, you just see someone just holding him and say, oh, okay, I'm coming. He gone. The second one said that, oh, I was doing my laundry. He will go. Everybody will just go, and then it will only, oh, where are you going? So, oh, no, we're busy. We're going. So, because of you, everybody just ran away. Until when a person passes away, they say, oh, finally. Yes, some people, when they pass away, people will just say, even though they don't say it in their mouth, their character say that, oh, alhamdulillah, we are, this guy, is gone now. Alhamdulillah. We can breathe now. Yes. This is فَمَا بَكَتْ عَلَيْهِمُ السَّمَاءُ وَالْأَرْضُ وَمَا كَانُوا مُنظَرِينَ. And I explained that last time, that the people of Pharaoh and his own, normally when a person passes away, at least you will find a group of what? Creation that is crying for their what? For their gone, for their what? Dead. But the people, Pharaoh and his people, they pass away, Allah destroyed them, and فَمَا بَكَتْ عَلَيْهِمُ السَّمَاءُ وَالْأَرْضُ. On the earth, you find nothing that cry because of their death. And on the sky, we don't even talk about it. So don't be. I said normally we said the good people. They said when you come in Ibn Adam, when you come in on the earth, people were always happy, receiving you. They're happy, and you were crying. The day you leave, smile while people cry. Some people pass away, people will try to be like they are sad, but wallah, majority of people, they say, alhamdulillah, finance. Because he was a burden for everybody. May Allah protect us from that. So here, the Shaykh is explaining when a person has good character, it's a lack of good manners that push people to hate a person, not want them among them. Don't tell yourself that I have good manners. No. You have to check yourself and be honest to yourself. How do you treat people? How do you speak to them? How do you receive them? All that counts. Do you take yourself like better than them? The moment you think you are better than them, no one will be with a person who think that they're always better than them. You look down upon them, you are the one who always has positivity. Other people is always negative. Why? So people will always run away from you. So
that's what I have right now, and the whole day I was crying because of what you just said. A brother, a beard or not beard, salam alaikum, no salam alaikum, because we don't have it.
May Allah protect us, inshallah.
The person who did that is wrong, but the person who shaved his beard is wrong too. Both is wrong.
Yeah, but you don't say salam alaikum.
No, I'm not saying that. The person who did that, he's wrong. However, shaving the beard is wrong too. That is the truth.
So it is good manners for us. We always have to keep our good manners. And because of the sin or because of the bad way of a person shouldn't stop a person to be good. We have to understand that. Alright? You're not gonna see a person come to the masjid. Maybe they dress anyhow, but they want to pray. And you tell them to go out. You don't do that. So is that the topic that we already talked about, inshallah. They already wrong, but you have to help them already. You have to help them, they need your help. It's not by rejecting them. It's by accepting them and give them advice. Little by little, inshallah, they will accept it. We understand, inshallah. So here is already time. Let us just finish this hadith and then we go. So the Prophet ﷺ came to the point of ithm. Al-ithm, the sin is what did the bir. It's the opposite of what? Of righteousness. ما يؤثم من الأخلاق والأعمال والأقوال. Anything that will hold a person sinful when it comes to what? Al-akhlaq, manners, wal-a'mal, the actions, wal-aqwal, and then sayings, speech. ما حاك في نفسك يعني طرى على النفس وحدثت به النفس لكن صاحبه يكرهه. Something that a person will do, but they dislike it, and they don't want anyone to say it. وفي الرواية وتردد في الصدر. And you have what? Hesitation in your heart, in your chest. فإذا كان صاحبه يتردد هل يصرح به أو لا يصرح دل على أنه إثم. Alright? When a person is have hesitation, if he want to do it or not, he's stating it's her. Be careful, because it's because it is a sin. Yeah, you have hesitation of doing it. دل على أنه إثم. والمراد بالنفس هنا نفس المؤمن. We have to make difference. When we start talking about a person disliking what they're doing about the sins, it's only for a person who has a heart Nafsul mu'min, the soul of a believer. Wattaqi. Alright? The one who fear Allah. Amma al-fajr, the one who doesn't have what? Who is not a believer, who is disbeliever. He is what? Transgressor. Okay? فهو ليس ميزانا للبر والإثم. He doesn't even have anything. He doesn't have the scale that way the good things and the bad things. For him, everything is allowed. Because يتمتعون ويأكلون كما تأكل الأنعام. So those people, they are just like animals. They don't care. They don't have what? The difference between the bad and what? The good. And that's the reason why the Sheikh brought he said one ayah, he said, I think inshallah, this Sheikh is explaining, the explanation is good. We will do it inshallah next week. We will continue to feel next week inshallah. So yes, it's time. Next week we will complete the hadith inshallah next week. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد ان لا اله الا انت نستغفرك ونتوب اليك. So the brother was saying inshallah that he says salam alaikum to a brother because he doesn't have beer. The brother refused to respond to him, and both are the one who would not respond is sinful because a brother says salam alaikum wa rahmatullah, you have to respond. وإذا قيتم بتحية فحيوا بأحسن منها أو ردوها. When a person send you a salam, you have to respond. So for you to look at a person and before you respond to their salams, Allah did not ask you that. Allah did not ask you if he drink or he shave a beer, if he says salam. No, Allah did not ask you that. Allah asked you, وَإِذَا قُيِّتُمْ بِتَحِيَّةٍ فَحَيُّوا. You have to do it. Shaving beer is haram in Islam. We have to understand that. We have to understand that. But Assalamu alaikum, a person saying salam to you, you have to respond. Even outside, a person is like drunk, half drunk, you are not sure, and they say Assalamu alaikum, you have to respond. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Even though they're drunk. So we have to understand that, inshallah. Subhanakallah wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa barakatuh.
Okay. Amin.